In this lecture, we will talk about storing your functions in modules. So once you have created a function or dozen functions, you can go a step further by storing your functions in a separate file called a module. Actually, this is also a Python file with the extension py, but have to be saved into the same directory as your current source file, and then import that module into your main program. An import statement tells Python to make the code in a module available in the currently running program file. So your currently running program file is a py source file. We have been used in every lecture. And now you create a module file put into the same directory. This file's type is the same, also py extension, but have functions inside. So storing your functions in a separate file allows you to hide the details of your program's code and focus on its higher level logic. It also allows you to reuse functions in many different programs. So when you store your functions in separate files, you can share those files with other programs without having to share your entire program. So there are several ways to import a module after you have created this module file. So if we have created a module file called pizza.py, then we can import an entire module. To start importing functions, we first need to create a module. So a module is a file ending in py that contains the code you want to import into your program. So let's make a module file called pizza.py that contains the function make pizza. Though these codes are written in a file called pizza.py. Actually, this is a module file. So inside this file, we create a function called make pizza, and the statements are actually the same as in the previous lectures. We'll make a function with a positional argument parameter needed, then with an arbitrary number of arguments needed, we'll put into this tuple when the function is being called. So inside the function, we print a message. You make which the size of the pizza, how many inch pizza with the following toppings. Then a for loop for the tuple's toppings will get every element from this tuple and then print out. So the message is you make, for example, 12 size inch pizza with the following toppings, and the cheese and other toppings if you want when you are calling the function. And now we can import the module pizza. Pizza is a py file, pizza.py we just created, and then makes two calls to make pizza using the form. And the form is module name, the function name, when we call this function. So we import pizza. Import pizza. Pizza is a module file with a py extension in the same directory as the current source file we are running. Then, after importing the pizza, we can use pizza.makePizza. MakePizza is a function created inside this module file, and this is the arguments for 16 inch, and this is the topping for pepperoni. And this is another call, pizza.makePizza. 12 is the size, then these 3 for the toppings will be printed out. So when Python reads this file, the line import pizza tells Python to open the file pizza.py and copy all the functions from it into this program. To call a function from an imported module, enter the name of the module. Name of the module is the pizza. You imported pizza, followed by the name of the function make pizza, then separated by a dot. Though this code produces the same output as in the previous lecture, such without storing function into a module. And you can also just import specific functions not an entire module. You can just import specific functions from a module. Here is the general syntax for this approach. So we can use from module name import a function name, a function. So you can import as many functions as you want from a module by separating each function's name with a comma. So from module import first function, second function, third function. All these functions are written inside this module file. So the making pizza example would look like this if we want to import just the function we are going to use. So we can write from pizza import make pizza. This is a function and this is a module file. So this statement, we only import this function. After we have done this, so we can use make a pizza 16-inch pepperoni, make pizza 12-inch mushroom, green pepper, add extra cheese. So with this syntax, you don't need to use the dot notation. You don't need to write a function before in front of the make pizza. So when you call a function, because we have explicitly import the function make pizza in the import statement, so we can call it by name when we use the function. And we can also use s this word to give a function an alias. So if the name of a function you are importing might conflict with an existing name in your program, or if the current name is long, you can use a short unique alias, an alternative name similar to a nickname for the function. You will give the function this special nickname when you import the function. The general syntax for providing an alias is from module name import function name. This is same as in the previous pages, but we add s here, and with the fn is a short name for the alias of this function. So here we give the function make pizza as an alias mp. So make pizza we like short form mp by importing make pizza as mp. The s keyword renames a function using the alias you provide. So this rename is just in our source file, not in the module file. We make nothing change for the module file. We just import from module file and temporarily change this function with an alias name. So from pizza import make pizza as mp. So we can call the function using mp now. mp 16 pepperoni, mp 12 mushroom, and we can also use s to give a module an alias. So in the first example, you can also provide alias for a module name. The general syntax for this approach is import module name, we plus add smn module name. So giving a module a short alias like a p for pizza allows you to call the module's functions more quickly. So calling p.makePizza is more concise than calling pizza.makePizza. So we can import pizza as p here, then p.makePizza 16 pepperoni, and p.makePizza 12 mushroom, green pepper, extra cheese. And the last approach is importing all functions in a module. You can tell Python to import every function in a module by using the asterisk operator. So we can use from pizza import asterisk space asterisk. Then we can use make pizza without the function name, just the function make pizza 16 pepperoni and make pizza 12 mushroom cheese. The asterisk in the import statement tells Python to copy every function from the module pizza into this program file. Because every function is imported, you can call each function by name without using the dot notation. However, it's best not to use this approach when you are working with large modules that you didn't write. If the module has a function name that matches an existing name in your project, you can get some unexpected results. Python may see several functions or variables with the same name and instead of importing all the functions separately, it will overwrite the functions. So this approach, we show this approach here just to tell you, you may see some other people using this approach, but we do not advise you to use this approach. Just to know it's possible to write like this, but we do not advise you to this approach. Okay, so conclusion is the best approach is to import the function or functions you want, or import the entire module and use the dot notation. So the best approach is use the first two approach, not the last approach. So we show this statement in Anaconda Spider. We go to lecture 8, starting your functions in a modules. So section 7 functions is our py source file we are running now, and importing an entire module, a module file pizza py saved in the same directory as this source file in your computer. Though this is pizza py, we write a function called make pizza inside this function file. This file saved in the same directory as this section 7 functions file. So we can, from this source file, we can import. First approach, import a module pizza. We can import pizza because pizza is a source file. Pizza is a source file pizza.py saved in the same directory as in the functions file. But in Spider, sometimes you have to change this for the working directory. Have to change. Click this and browse to the working directory for this file's working directory. So yeah, have to try this. But so first we import a pizza. We run. It's okay. Then we can call the function use pizza.makePizza. We can call this too. Then the result is making a 16-inch pizza with the following topping, make a 12-inch pizza with the following toppings. And the next is importing specific functions. So we can just import this function from this pizza module file. Can run this. Okay, so after we have imported this function, so we can run this just as make pizza. Do not need a module name in front of make pizza now. Can make pizza. So the results are okay. And we can use an alias for the function. So from pizza, import to make pizza SMP. Then we can call use MP. We use MP for the calling, for the function name alias to call. Yes, it's correct. Then we can use as alias to the module also. We can import the pizza as P. So temporarily change this module name as P in our source file. Okay, so we can use p.makePizza. P.makePizza. So run. Okay. And the last approach we do not advise to use, just to show it's possible. Maybe you will see other people using this. So from pizza, import asterisk. Import all the functions. And we can use this function without the module name in front of. Run this. It's also possible. Run this. Okay, so we can use the function directly, but important, this is not the good approach. The best approach is this two. Import module and use module.functions form, or import function from module, import function, and it can use the function directly. Because you have to check your function in your source file has no function name same as this function. So this is very important. You have to check in your source file if your source file you have written your own source file also maybe called make pizza. So you have to check this. So if you have the same function name with this module names the function inside, so you have to use alias. So alias which temporarily change this imported function to another name, not the same as your own function inside this source file. So this is very important. So but if you the safe way is import a module as alias. So this is safest because there is a module here in front of the function name. So this will not be confused with your own function. For example, you have own function called make pizza in your source file, but because you import a module called p, or just import a module directly, because this function has a module name in front of, so this will not be confused with your own function make pizza.